we are about to get into a video where money, cloud, power, fame, all those things will not unlame you, gents. Now, if you guys have not been online, you probably don't know who this guy is, but Larry Wheels has been going viral. Him and his, I don't know if it's wife or girlfriend, him and his significant other have been going viral for the past week, gents. And we are about to get into why that is. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some clips and oh my god, this guy is sad. This guy is sad, gents. But if you saw the title, if you saw the thumbnail, you know why he went viral, gents. You know what I'm about to talk about in this video, gents. But before we get into it, gents, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You understand me, gents? We're about to react to a video by Hello Yasin on Larry Wheels, gents. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is sad. This guy is sad. He's moving simpish. For his big old age and for his big body, you can't be moving like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. All the testosterone you've been pumping into your body, dog, and you're moving like a soy boy.
What's Meal? One of the strongest men on earth is going through his own self-imposed humiliation ritual that he could not have been prepared for. Well, he could have been prepared for if he tapped in with me before, but that
And me. Like, listen, gents. And me. If you were subscribed to the YouTube channel, if you liked my videos, if you shared my videos, if you commented down below, you would have avoided all this nonsense that's happening to him, bro. Shout out to Hello Yasin. I fuck with his content. I'm actually subscribed to his channel. I'm gonna put the link to this video in the description below, gents.
that's a bit of a joke, but not completely a lie, because he was not prepared for kick clippers. Now, this all started from a podcast. This guy's Larry Wheels. He's one of the most popular bodybuilders, fitness guys. He is really strong, and he's also really rich. Well, he's married, but he also had an interesting addiction that he wanted to share with everybody. This guy suffers from something that I call, or that we should all call, oversharing syndrome. OSS, oversharing syndrome. That's what it's going to.
Facts, gents. Gents, as a man, gents, let me tell you something. Listen, I'm a young man, bro. I'm in my early 20s. But gents, some things just keep it to yourself, gents. Some things keep it to yourself. Anything that you feel like might get used against you in the future, keep it to yourself. Because firstly, no one cares. Nobody cares. And secondly, nobody asked. So just keep that shit to yourself, gents.
To be called, because there's certain things that you should keep to yourselves, and there's certain things that I wish I didn't know about other people. So for example, like Ye, which I'm going to attribute this to his manic episode, and for my own mental sanity, I'm not going to believe it's real. But when Ye tells people that, yeah, you know, I'm a cuck, I want to see my wife get smashed by other dudes, I'm angry at him for telling me that. It's like, dog, you couldn't.
Facts. Now we can't look at you the same way, dog. We can't look at you the same way. Or when you were telling us that you sucked your cousin's digging stick, like, dog, bro, why are you telling us that, bro? You made the song Mercy. You made all the lights, dog. You made the album The Graduation. I think it's called The Graduation, dog. You're a legend, dog. But why are you telling me these things, bro?
Just let me imagine that you were a normal person that wasn't into this freaked out stuff. Like, give me some plausible deniability. Now, I am gonna say that, you know what? I think when he did that apology, he was just tripping out. Like, that wasn't him. Just to save myself. But similar thing with this guy Larry Wheels. I'm gonna play you guys 2 clips of an interview that he did on this addiction that he had. And let's just roll the footage.
How I found a way to blow all my money on addiction. So I wasn't frequenting clubs in Dubai because there aren't clubs. There's no clubs in Dubai. And there's sites like Chat and, you know, campsites. And I found myself on there, and, you know, the rest is history, you know. And it became just the worst thing I had to deal with in Dubai, because it was like near impossible to get out of that habit. It was legitimate addiction, you know. Just like addiction, only way worse because now money was involved, right?
Yeah.
Paying for videos and photos, and then you would think, why is someone like me, you know, that has a girlfriend, right, that doesn't have a problem having a partner, find myself on those websites? Well, the truth is, when you're on TRT, when you're on cycle, your libido is through the roof. So I found myself on those websites with a super high libido, and I fucked myself. But my fiance, I give her full transparency with my bank accounts, so she'll see exactly where I'm spending my money, and it works.
How much is the most you've ever spent
What's that on?
on these sites and stuff?
Oh, probably like 5 figures a day.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! That's, my goodness. This guy spent 10,000 US dollars to girls in another country just so they can send him videos. Gents, we need to. I'm not gonna lie, gents. Gents, you need to control your lust, gents. We need to have serious discussions about lust, gents. No, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I kind of feel sorry for him, dog. Like, I don't think I can ever reach to this point where I'm addicted to porn. Listen, I think everyone's watched porn. I've watched porn before, but to get to the point where you're paying women to send you pictures of their feet so that you can bust nut to it, bro, that's another level I don't think I'll ever reach. Dog, you're on the same bed as your wife, 2 hands on your digging stick, going crazy, beating your shit down, while your girl is on the other side of the bed holding your phone, looking at your bank transaction history, and you're blaming it on the TRT. I'm guessing this guy has been, which means this guy's been stuffing steroids inside of him. Dog, if you've been stuffing steroids inside of you, why can't you just have more than one partner? You just said that, yeah, my one partner might not be enough for me. Okay, cool. Have more than one then. Instead of paying some girl in fucking Azerbaijan to send you pictures of her toenails. And why are you telling us this? Why are you telling us this? No, okay, now, bro. 10,000 US dollars. Jesus.
Hey,
5 figures a day. Bad.
Every day. Oh my God.
wow, Larry.
It was bad. It was very bad. We all have our demons about. That's my demon.
Yeah.
You know, sex addiction, and how I found a way to get money involved. Like, as if it isn't bad enough without money, you know, but I managed to find a way to get money involved into it.
And you're not even crushing these girls, bro. You're sending money to. Larry. Oh my God, bro. You're sending girls money so they can send you pictures of their toenails. Why are your girls looking at you, bro? Bruh. Your girl is full transparency. Your girl knows that you're a sex addict. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus. Just, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I don't, yeah, bruh, this level, yeah. Aye. This is another level, just I don't think I can ever tap into. This frequency, I don't think I can ever tap into it.
teared into this nightmare, you know, that I couldn't find a way out of. But working with my fiance, giving her that viewing access, she sees everything, and it works. It just works.
How? Like, what is, okay, how? So how does that work? Like, she sees who you're sending your money to. So how does that work? How does that help you discontinue your addiction? How does that help?
Insane on multiple levels. Now, number one of the things that really disturbs me is that I'm walking around in public and there are thousands of people that you're surrounded with, and you know that you're walking past people that are subscribing and paying for this OF stuff, but you don't know who they are, but they're all around us. It's like they're hiding in plain sight. Now, I wish to God that there could be some sort of counter, or I could have some sort of scouter to see which ones are which, because I would like to know that. And that's different from the Ye situation. Because
Facts, bro. I need to know who are the dweebs around me, bro. Who shouldn't I make friends with? Who shouldn't I take advice from, bro? Dog, we got bro, paying to watch a girl get fucked, bro, when you can do that for free using your Mobi cell. Niggas don't have proper phones, dog. Niggas are, bro. Bro, you can. Oh my god, bro, you can get these bumps for free. You know you can get these bumps for free. Niggas are spending $10,000 for girls overseas that they're not gonna ever touch, dog. I need to see who exactly is doing this so I know I can never interact with them.
People are random people. I need to know who I need to stay away from personally. But the craziest part about this guy is that he has a girlfriend while this is going on, or a fiance at this point, and she sees all of this happening, and he's trying to blame it on TRT, because most of the people are not on TRT, or this guy did a cycle of Trend too, which is something else. These dudes on Trend talk about wanting to hit boys, and boys portraying themselves as girls, whatever you want to call that, and that is, listen, that's a crazy substance. But I'm not going to say that that's the reason, because there are people that aren't on TRT that are paying for this stuff. And if it was because of his really high libido, there's an infinite amount of, or a seemingly infinite amount of content that he could look at online that is free. So it can't be that. Don't hit us with that, Cope. But his wife sees all that. It's fine. Then he says he's spending 5 figures a day on this. How? How do you even do something like this? How are you able to still operate the business and work out and eat and spend time with your wife and spend 10 bands a day on this? Like, this is something that's really impressive from an insidious point of view. But passing onward, you're probably like, okay, well, what kind of a wife must he have? Well, that was fiance, I guess. Well, now he's married, and he decided to do the cardinal sin. The cardinal sin of the relationship is to bring her on camera. The only time I think
I'm not gonna lie, Jens. This might be, bro. Listen, I'm not a YouTuber, Jens. Even though I'm starting YouTube, I wouldn't say like I'm an influencer and all that shit, dog. But listen, just from what I've seen online, dog, keep your girls away from the internet, dog. Because people like me now, we're going to have opinions about your relationships and you're not going to like it. The moment you put your relationship online, people have the right to have opinions on it. So the best thing to do, dog, don't put your girl online, dog, so we can't have opinions about it, dog.
This work is Brit and Roman Atwood. That's the only time I've seen it. Every single other time it's failed. That's why when people are like, "Yo, are they going to stay together?" If I had to bet, I'm betting on every single online couple, right? Like that guy Sakura and Jason the Ween, they broke up once. They will break up again. All of them. I'm betting against all of them. Why? Because it's not about whether they stay together or not. It's about when they break up. Because it's 100% happens. Like Roman is one of the only examples, or maybe like couples that were together before that. I don't know, but they've managed to make it work. But a lot of the time, this causes great embarrassment. And this guy might have picked the wrong one, because I'm going to play you guys this clip of his wife, and you can see her thirsting over Rampage Jackson. So let's run that clip right now.
I know that's like clip farming, whatever, but like I'm feeling.
Now, this is the clip I saw, Jens, online where she was overly going, bro. She was playing with her hair, adjusting her tits, moving side to side. You know what it is? You know when a girl moves side to side and she's rearranging her legs, her hip movements are, bro. You know what that means, Jens. For the guys who know, you know what that means, Jens. Absolutely gawking at Rampage Jackson. Now listen, Jens, this is disrespectful as fuck, bro. This is disrespectful as fuck. Now let's listen to what she says, Jens. Let's listen to how she gaslights this guy into believing that, nah, it was just something that I was just zoned out.
Him touching my hair, whatever. Huh?
Are you?
I mean, he's fine, but no, he's not my type. For sure not.
Ladies, I'm not gonna lie to you. Stop talking about other men in the presence of your man. That's disrespectful. Stop talking about other men in the presence of your man. And gents, men, don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to. She just basically said that Rampage Jackson is cold. It's fine. What does that mean? It means that if Rampage Jackson had the chance to do whatever he wants to do with me, and we have the opportunity to do that, I probably won't say no to him.
He was very nice and entertaining, but in that particular clip where I'm like touching my hair, I can tell I'm like fully zoned out, and it was
Yeah,
just
she's zoned out, bro. She's thinking about what Rampage Jackson's gonna do to her, bro. I know this look, bro. Listen, Chance, if a woman's never looked at you like this, I don't know what to tell you, Chance. I don't know, bro. I know when a woman looks at you like this, she's playing with her hair, she's readjusting her body shape, bro. Listen, I adjusting her tits, brother. She's ready. She's activating herself. She's ready, dog. She's completely zoned out, bro.
funny. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that she didn't say no.
No, I just said yeah, he's okay, but no, like he's not my type.
Okay.
Larry giving her the death stare.
I am not a cuck. For anyone out there wondering,
Bro, listen, Larry, you're uncomfortable. I can see your body language. Listen, I know this body language. You're uncomfortable. You're very uncomfortable. You feel disrespected. It's cool, dog. As a man, dog, with all this testosterone, but I'm surprised you don't feel disrespected. I'm surprised, dog. Like, bruh, your muscles are muscling, dog, and bro, you're moving like a soy boy. Listen, gents. Gents, we know. Listen, let me tell you something, gents. Gents, how many times has a girl ever told you you're not my type, but you're handsome? What does that mean, gents? What do you think that means when a girl tells you, you're not my type, but you're handsome? What does that mean? Comment down below, gents. What do you think that means? Because I know what that means, but I want you guys to comment down below what that means.
there is no cuckoldry going on here in this marriage.
He just knows me, so he's like chilling. Yeah. He knows me. I mean, all due respect to him, I don't like older guys. Like, I like them my age, or he's a bit younger than me. He's a couple years younger than me, so.
What do you mean, guys? There's only one guy for you to like.
No, but I mean, like, in general, like, if I find somebody attractive, then, yeah, it's definitely not.
You
it
find
wouldn't be
other
a-
men attractive beside me?
I mean, I can acknowledge somebody looks good. No, that doesn't mean, like, I'm attracted to them. Larry clip farming already, yeah. Putting me here in like in a weird position. I don't know what to say.
The truth.
Now you can see this
Nah,
guy.
bro, you don't want to hear the truth. Larry, you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth, dog. You don't want to hear the truth, bro. Because I'm telling you, those muscles would disintegrate. Those muscles would disintegrate. Listen. Bro, didn't she say that I don't like guys older than me or younger than me? I don't like guys. Bro, how many times have you, gents, again, another question. How many times have you gone up to a girl and she told you, I don't like guys younger than me? Couple weeks later, we're now kissing. We're now going crazy. Bro, this girl's lying to him, bro. And this guy, I can't believe this guy can't see it, bro.
Feeling a little bit uncomfortable. You could see her. She's talking about, yeah, you could see that I'm zoned out. No, actually, we can see you completely locked in. Like, she's playing with her hair. She's making sure Rampage is in her line of sight. Like, you would think that she was camping up top somewhere with a sniper rifle waiting for somebody to spawn. Spawn camping. You could see her adjusting her chest, adjusting everything under the sun. And then she's like, yeah, he's fine, but he's not my type. And it's like, okay, so he's fine, but he's not your type. And she laughs too, and there's a little bit of nervousness for her too, because these guys are performing in front of a camera. I don't think she wants to embarrass him, but she hasn't learned how not to do that. And then the chat says something that Larry Wheels picks up on. He's like, wait, hold on, you didn't say no. And she's like, yeah. You hear that guy hitting almost a cartoon laugh. Well, I do think that's his real laugh. I mean, when you're that big and that strong, you probably do laugh like that. But you see her, she's stressing. And she even, this is such a funny clip because everything falls apart. She says, oh yeah, like I like older guys, but, oh wait, hold on. But my husband, it's like she's defaulting into her.
Bro, listen, dog. It's not even, you don't even need to get so technical, Jens. Jens, you don't fuck with Larry like that, bro. Let's just be honest, Jens. The fact that she can talk about other men in his presence, it just tells me, bro. it shows me that, dog, this guy is zesty, bro. This guy is soy boyish. Like, bro, why is she talking about other men in your presence? Oh, he's fine, but he's not my type. He's fine, but he's not my type. Let me tell you something, Chance. When a girl says he's fine, but he's not my type, she's basically saying that I'm attracted to him, but I don't think I would ever be in a relationship with him because he will bring out my insecurities, bro. He's too fine to be in a relationship with because I might be insecure, but I would be his side chick. That's what basically these girls are saying, bro. That's what she said. He's fine, but not really. How many times have girls told me, "Oh, Toga, you're so fine, but I'm not sure. I'm fine, but you're not sure." Bruh, come. What do you mean you're fine, but you're not sure? Pull up. Pull up to the crib. We'll see how fine we are. We'll see how sure you are.
Regularly scheduled programming, her natural programming that she has, and then the character that she has to play to, I guess, appeal to Larry Wheels, because she reverts into her factory settings. It says, yeah, like I like older guys. Oh, and then it hits her, oh no, wait, Larry Wheels is younger than me and I'm married to him. I can't like older guys. And she's like, yeah, but he's younger than me, a couple of years younger than me, which is already
But she was scrambling all over the place, dog. Bro, the first touch was trampoline like, bro. Second touch was a slide tackle. I'm telling you, dog, she was all over the place.
especially because she's an Eastern European. She's Serbian specifically. I know all the Albanians in the chat. They're about to start posting that flag and what is it? That bird, that hawk. And they're about to say, yo, we told y'all, them Serbs, this and that. Listen, I'm not getting into no conflicts between those two countries. But that region, specifically, a man younger than them is very, 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 very uncommon. No, it's quite uncommon even in the U.S., but in that region, it is really uncommon. But he would decide to keep bringing her on stream. Another instance is with another man, and that is none other than The Rock, because they're having a conversation about children. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Would you be open to adopting something?
I mean, we have other options, so probably I wouldn't want to adopt. I don't know. I don't want to adopt. I want. Yeah, no.
Yes, the wife is Serbian. I'll donate a sample.
Then I heard, bro. I heard that this guy doesn't have nuts, bro. Apparently, this guy can't have kids. Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking hell, bro. You're getting twanged in your own marriage, and you can't have kids.
It has to be somebody who looks like you, so maybe we get sperm from The Rock.
I'm a fan of The Rock, but no.
Well, what's wrong? Like if you
Oh my god, bro. I told you, bro. Listen. Now she's justifying why. Why can't the Rock crush me? I mean, he looks like you. Why can't he crush me? Ladies we need to, bro. Dog, she doesn't respect you, bro. Bro, dog, let me tell you, when a woman don't really like you like that, bro, if they're talking about other men around you, bro. I'm just being honest with you, dog. I'm being honest with you, dog. Listen, I'm talking from past experience. Women don't really like you like that if they're talking about other guys around you. I was recently talking to a girl, bro. And let me not say, well, yeah, recently talking to a girl. She was like, but she told me, yeah, I was talking to this other guy and he told me about his life. And, I cried. I shed tears with him. When she said that, I knew in my head, yeah, bro, I'm playing a different game to her, bro. I'm not the original player here, dog. And that's when I knew, yeah, bro, whatever I thought was gonna happen is probably not gonna happen, bro. She shed tears with another man. No, and she told me, bro, she don't fuck with me like that, bro.
he just can be a donor, not actually doing anything. Just he can be a donor, so we have somebody that resembles you.
I'd have a hard time raising someone else's kid. I don't care who it is, even in The Rock. I don't care who it is.
I don't know about that. Would you say really no?
So
Now, this is a really rough situation. That tells us a lot. Now, number one, she's talking about bringing. So, this guy, I'm guessing he's infertile. And I'm guessing he's infertile permanently. Maybe he didn't take his HCG. But a lot of people aren't infertile while they're on cycle. Or, I mean, damn near all of them are infertile while they're on cycle. But when they get off, some people get fertile later. This is why you see bodybuilders with kids. It's not like they never have kids. And it's largely overrated when they say, oh no, you're going to be infertile for life. But it seems like this guy is infertile, and she's talking about adopting, and then she says sperm donor and mentions The Rock, of all people. Which, you look at The Rock, you look at Rampage Jackson, you look at Larry Wheels, these are all the same genre of man. I mean, we're talking build,
So she likes big black bodybuilders. She likes big black men, bro. BBM. That's her type, bro. Listen, I can't fault her for that, bro. I can't even fault her for that. But the fact that she's disrespecting him like this and this guy's just letting it slide shows me that this guy's a soy boy. All the money in the world, all the muscles. Listen, gents, let me tell you something. Gents, nothing external can change you, can unlame you. If you're a lame in here, dog, that's you. It's over. That is who you are. Whoever you are in here, that's who you are, bro. No car, no gym membership, no woman, no fucking trophy can change you, bro. It has to start from here. If you unlame yourself here, you will start to see the fruits of the benefits in life, bro. You're not gonna see women like this in your life. You're not gonna be disrespected like this, bro. This is a humiliation ritual, bro. She basically told him, listen, if any guy who looks like Rampage Jackson and The Rock come to me and sweep me off my feet while you're in the other bedroom busting nuts to these girls online, I'm gonna give them a chance to do what they want to do with me.
talking size, we're talking damn near even appearance. Larry Wheels and The Rock, they are kind of similar. But she goes on to kind of justify it. Like, he's thinking it's a joke, and she's like, well, you know, like, he wouldn't be doing anything. And in his head, he's just like, wait, hold on, what? But we got to look at it from her perspective, actually. We're going to cut her some slack. Don't worry. We're going to go in on her in a moment. But she's older than Larry Wheels. Larry Wheels is 31, so she's at least 32. I don't know, maybe 33, 34. She doesn't have any kids. He said you'd be uncomfortable raising someone else's kids. She doesn't have any kids. She's looking at her situation like, wait, hold on. I'm married to this guy. Am I never going to have kids? And that's probably hitting her right now. Like, she probably was, I guess you could say, in love with this guy, wanted him for his money, whatever you want to say, when she got married to him and didn't think this far ahead. But this is a big deal.
That's funny, bro. They don't think about these things before they're married, but once they get married, that's when all of a sudden, I'm not gonna have kids. Listen, Larry Wheels better pray you can be fertile, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is not looking good for you, my brother. This is not looking good. You better pray, bro, that your boss rearrange to the proper default settings. Because your girl, bro, she's not, bro, she's not giving, bro. It's not giving. It's not giving, dog.
Because she's either going to have to never have kids or understand that she's never going to have kids if she wants to stay with this guy, or he's going to have to accept her, or they're going to have to adopt or something, because she clearly wants kids. And
that's not going to happen because she clearly wants kids, and she wants kids from her own stomach, bro, not the adoption. Bro, listen, I know these, bro, listen, I kind of feel like Eastern European girls, African girls, they're the same, bro. And I'm talking about in terms of family. These women want kids, bro. I don't know nowadays, with my generation, it's different. But these women who are in their 30s, bro, they want kids, bro. Like, fuck all the single mother, bro. They can be single mother all they want, bro. Like, the single mother is a single mother, we understand that. But the kids part, it's an obligation to them, bro. They want kids. They want kids, bro. So, and from their own stomach. So, Larry Wheels, bruv, yo.
seems like she wants her own kid because she said a sperm donation, so she wants her own kid. And what do I think is going to happen? Well, if they don't get a divorce, I think she's going to accidentally get pregnant, and it's going to be some miracle, and Larry Wheels is going to be like, damn, dude, I guess I'm not infertile. And we know what the truth would be in that situation. And you guys are probably thinking, well, I mean, he had to have locked in a prenup or some sort of situation like that, right? Well, let me run you guys this clip next.
There's one clip that's been going viral, making its rounds everywhere, that said I'm an absolute fool for not signing a prenup. So that's the one that people don't like to hear.
So what you gotta say about that?
I said it already. I trust you.
Yeah.
And it's simple as that. Why would I make you sign a prenup? That would just show that I don't trust you. To begin with, I'm not going to marry somebody I don't trust.
Like planning on like, oh, you know, are we already gonna separate one time, you know, like so.
You know, Save the Day asked a great question on you should give a segment on giving women advice on how to get a husband and keep one. I was advising her.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen, I'm not married. Never thought about being married. These type of topics you can keep away from it. The prenup topic, but if you've got millions and millions, dog, I don't wanna lie to you. I don't think you should be risking your money like this, dog. Yes, you love her. Yes, you trust her. But risking such monies like this, bro, to a girl disrespecting you, bro. Hey, it's not looking good.
Like, she should write a book because this is a model wife right here. I have no complaints.
I think this is out of the box. This is the ideal man that you want to give to your daughter. Like, he convinced himself the exact argument that the woman usually gives to the man. He's like, oh, if I don't trust you, or if I trust you, why would I give you a prenup? Well, that's... you trusting somebody today is not trusting somebody 10 years from now. And
Facts.
it can easily be reversed, which is, well, if you trust me, then you know that I won't
I'm
end
telling
this.
you, bro. You can trust someone today, bro. After 3 weeks, they do something to you, bro. You can't see that person the same ever again, bro. That's why, dog. Just leave room for disappointment. Leave room for disappointment. I'm not saying just don't trust them at all, but leave room for disappointment.
And then that turns into the whole back and forth argument on the whole prenup situation, which, let's be honest, man, prenups are just cap. Prenups are cap. Prenups are cope. Them things get thrown out the window. Dr. Dre had a prenup. His wife got like $250K a month. Let's be real here. If she's going to get $250K a month, I mean, yeah, that's very different from her getting equity and all of this other stuff. But brother, $250K a month? Let's be real here. So yeah, prenup gets thrown out all the time. That thing is worthless. It's not worth the paper it's signed on. But he's talking about her being a model wife. Well, I mean, where did he really... Because he asks her a question about, the gold digging. And we're going to run that next clip right now.
Oh, would you still love me if I had no money and status?
Yes, I would love you, but if somebody asked me, would I start a relationship with you from the beginning if you had no money? The answer is no. I would not date somebody with no money. But if it happened for him to lose money,
Now I'm not gonna lie, Jens. I don't understand why guys get angry at answers like that, though. Cause like, bro, like, let's just be honest, Jens. Like, if a guy had an opportunity to move into a better environment, a better environment where she can live better, she can survive better, than stay with you, who's unemployed, who don't want to go to work, who probably can't get a job, who's probably gonna struggle, probably gonna sleep hungry sometimes. Bruh, I think it's pretty obvious where she's going, dog. So if a girl says that, now I'd rather have a guy who has money, I can understand that clearly. And by the way my brother's looking, if this guy didn't have money or status and the way he's moving, bro, we know she's not giving him a relationship. We know that. We know.
now I would be 100% there and support him and help him out to get that bread up.
Dean, good looks again. You're that guy. So what you're saying, if I didn't have money and status and I approached you, I would have gotten left on scene.
Yes.
Or maybe an unopened message in your DM.
Yes. I dated once a brokey, lost 4 years in my relationship of my life on a brokey, and never again.
Oh my goodness.
The brokey probably looked like Rampage Jackson. I'm not gonna lie, just listen, Jens. Let me tell you something right now. It's funny, these girls be dating brokies. Why is she saying brokey like this guy was absolutely like this guy was unemployed? Dog, if a girl finds you physically attractive, bro, you can be unemployed, bro, and be in a relationship with her, bro. She don't give a fuck, bro. She don't give a fuck, bro. She don't care where you're working at. She don't care what time you knock off at work. She don't care about most things if she finds you physically, sexually attractive. But if you're looking like Larry Wheels and you're moving like Larry Wheels, you better come with other power boosters. You better come with other power boosters. But if you're looking like Rampage Jackson, do you see the way she was looking at Rampage Jackson? If you're looking like Rampage Jackson, or if you're looking like her type, dog, but you can do minimal efforts, she will give you 4 years of your life, of her best years. This was 4 years. She's in her 30s, bro. But she was probably 23, 24, looking cold. 4 years. Prime years.
Oh my goodness, this is a horror story. There's two sections of this. Number one is the complete cap and lie. I do believe that she believes what she's saying. She's saying like, yeah, if he's broke, I'm gonna stay with him. But you would have never gotten with him if he didn't have everything that he had. And he's probably feeling himself like, yeah, I got it like that. Like if you're broke, you should just... So she would have completely left him on red, seen, whatever it was, however they linked up, which it was for sure off of IG. There's no questions about it, because if we pull up her IG, which we will, now even before him, this is dangerous. Like, you just look at this IG. Now, honestly, you just looked at her in the Rampage Jackson clip, and you're probably like, okay, yeah, this is the exact woman that's gonna ruin your life. And then you look at her IG, and you're like, oh, this is the exact IG I would expect for this woman. And then you circle back to before she was with him, 2017. She's out. She's from Serbia, but she's out there in Cuba and in Dubai in 2020, April of 2020. Dubai, interesting. And she spent a lot of time in Dubai. And not only Dubai, she was in the Seychelles. I guarantee if you put...
Jen's... Yo, the internet is cruel though, bro. The internet be having back pages on your girl, Now, what's she doing in the Seychelles? Bro, who's funding this shit, bro? That's the question that you should be asking yourself as a man if you're dating girls like this. Who's funding this shit? Why is she going there? What is she doing there? But she probably has a job, a high-paying job. She probably works abroad. She probably goes overseas. But Jens, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just saw her Instagram. Well, them pictures there, nasty, nasty. We know what type of girl she is.
A map in front of his wife right now and said, point out the Seychelles to me. Weren't you there in 2021? She wouldn't know where to point. She would have no idea. And of course, Dubai. She's got Miami, LA, just also Maldives. Gotta add that one. Santorini, Greece. Pretty much everywhere that Rick Ross is rapping about. That's a little bit dangerous. Montenegro, that one's actually not too popular. We got to keep that one low key. We got to keep the people out of Montenegro. That place is, I wouldn't say like a completely hidden gem, but from Americans, it's a hidden gem. We got to keep them out of there. So she talks about, yeah, I dated a brokey for 4 years and wasted 4 years of my life, and I'm never doing that again. And instead of Larry Wheels running through his head like, wait, hold on. So you supported a broke guy for 4 years and stayed with him, yet you wouldn't have even given me the chance if I wasn't rich. But you're the same you.
That means that she doesn't find you physically attractive, Larry Wheels. You're not that guy to her. Gents, stay with girls that like you. Stay with girls that look at you and think to themselves, yo, bro, if I leave this guy out, where else am I gonna go? Listen, gents, that's the best, dog. Because you will be given the benefit of the doubt, bro. You won't be disrespected. This is nasty, bro. The reason she's staying with the broke guy is because the broke guy was what she wanted physically and sexually. The reason she's staying with this guy is because Larry Wills has money and is a dweeb. But I don't know what, bro, all this testosterone in your body and the TRT levels can't fucking strike a nerve to the neurons where you can start thinking to yourself and actually sit down and ask yourself, yo, What the fuck's going on with my life? What's going on with my girl? Why is she talking to me like this? Why is she saying this in front of me? Money won't unlame you, bro. This is sad.
Is he like not, does he not feel like, I understand why she says that, because she's like, yeah, I learned from my mistake, but in his head he should be saying like, hold on, I'm paying for some other person's, or I'm paying for some other person's sins. What the hell is that? And that should be pain. But I think Larry Wheels, he just feels like, I'm the man. I'm not gonna lose it, and he better not lose it. But this is the danger here, because I mean, his wife also still has that ghost of Snapchat up there. Oh, she's actually born in '92.
Jesus, she's got Snapchat. Oh my god. Oh my god, Larry Wheels. She's got Snapchat.
We do have her age, since she has 92. I'm guessing that's the year she was born. So she's
34.
34. She's 3 years older, and that really adds to the having a child thing. Because let's just take a look at Valkyrie, for instance, who is 34 as well, and she gets a lot of flack for not having kids on the internet. It's just an internet thing. But she grew up in the US, where there's less pressure and less care for family. This chick likely has more pressure for family, but even Valkyrie feels the pressure at 34 and is trying to freeze her eggs. So if this chick is 34 and she's married to this guy and they're having this conversation, this is definitely
man, it's not gonna end well, bro. I can just feel it, bro. Jesus, bro. And she's getting pressure. I know she's getting pressured, bro. She's coming from those Eastern European countries. Bro, she's getting pressured. The guy's got no balls, no bullets to shoot. Fucking now, bro. And she's busy crying and daydreaming about other niggas.
up into an argument. Like, I'm 34, I'm gonna turn 35, or she's turning 34 this year. I'm gonna turn 35. I want to have kids. Like, what are we gonna do? I want to have my own kids, and you're infertile. What's gonna happen here? So we really should be taking over-unders. They should have some sort of a prediction on how long this lasts, because this cannot last too long. And this is the problem for Larry Wheels. His best bet was to never bring her online, because no matter how much she humiliates him, even if he actually starts to...
Because let me tell you something, gents. You see with ladies, right? A girl, right? I've noticed something about girls. Girls, bro, they say things that they think is harmless, but as men, we'll find it disrespectful, or we'll find it emasculating. For example, a girl will be like, yeah, I met my boyfriend, but I never really liked him at the start, and we were friends at first, but then after a couple of years, I just decided to give him a chance. I just decided to give love a chance. And to a girl, in a girl's world, it'll be like, oh, that's the perfect love story. You started off as friends, and then you just, you grew, you started building. But like, as a man, bro, we looking at you like, dog, you were in the friend zone for 2 years. You were in the friend zone for 2 years, and then she gave you a chance. Bro, you're sad. And I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Like, females, girls, bro, they don't know. I don't think they know what to say, when to say it, how to say it, bro. I've noticed that. That's why, bro, just best keep your girl offline, bro. Because your girl's gonna have us looking at you in a different light, bro. Oh, like, bro, it's sad, bro.
Feel the humiliation, which I think right now he's
like coping. A girl will be like, oh yeah, I didn't really like you at first. I liked your friend. And girls will be like, oh yeah, I can understand, I can relate. But as men, we'll be like, hold on. Now I'm looking at that guy differently now. Like, dog, you telling me that? What? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, just keep your girlfriend offline, gents, please.
About it. He can't leave her. What's going to happen? Him leaving her, he didn't do the prenup. So if he leaves her to save his ego, or whatever you want to call it, or just gets tired of the disrespect and realizes, okay, this was a terrible situation for me to get into, he's sacrificing half of everything that he built and paying her after that, while she'll probably not really care about if the next guy is broke, because she's going to have alimony payments coming in. And who knows if he got her paperwork to come to the U.S., because I think Larry Wheels is a U.S. citizen. Does he live in the U.S.? He said he was living in Dubai for a while. But also, circling back to why Larry Wheels was not ready for this. Larry Wheels hopped on Kick. When he hopped on Kick and you're a popular person like this, Kick provides you with clippers. And these clip for free. And Kick pays these clippers. And what these people do is they're going to look for the juiciest, most clickbaity, what's going to get them the views, because that's what they're incentivized. They're paid off of the views that they can get. And they don't have to make you look good. That's not in the contract for them. There is no contract, but that's not in the incentive. It's get views. And they're going to get you views. And Clavicular is the last person that learned about this because he hopped on Kick. He got a bunch of clippers. He's like, dude, F these Kick clippers. These guys make me look terrible. What the hell is this? So Larry Wheels wasn't briefed on that, but anybody that's already popping, that's gonna hop on Kick and they're like, yo, Kick is gonna give me clippers. Well, be prepared because they're gonna clip you out of context. And if you can't handle that, well, in this case, it's not even out of context. Do not put yourself in a position like this where something personal can blow up. Now, with like a Clavicular, it was fine because they just clip him out of context and he is already like aggravating and is trying to clip farm himself. So he knows what he's doing and it's not gonna hurt him as much, although he did get pressed because of likely clips that were posted. But Larry Wheels was clearly not prepared. He was almost an old head, even though he's only 31. Well, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, subscribe, and
Yeah, alright, bro. Listen, shout out to Hello Yasin for the video, gents. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the link to the video in the description. But gents, money won't unlame you, gents. Gents, you just have to understand that, bro. Just be with girls that like you, bro. Be with girls that like you. Be with girls that find you physically attractive. Like, be with girls that find you sexually attractive. The money and everything else, yeah, bro, cool, have your money up. But if money is the real reason or the main factor in why she gave you a chance, bro, she don't really fuck with you like that, bro. She doesn't fuck with you like that. She gonna disrespect you. You're gonna tolerate her. You're gonna probably think, oh, that's what love is, bro. Don't do that to yourself, James. Don't do that to yourself, bro. Don't be like this guy, bro. This guy lame as fuck, bro. Larry Wheels, I'm sorry, dog. Bro, your wife might finish you. And I'm not wishing that on you, dog. I honestly, dog, I wish you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can learn from me. This is sad. This is wow, bro. You're being, bro, this is wow. Wow. Damn. But anyway, gents, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please pray for this young man. It's looking bad for him. It's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie to you, gents. But anyway, gents, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Peace.